Hey, what's up, guys? This time it's a new game, Construction Simulator 3. I know this is a popular game, it's more like Farming Simulator 3, which came 3 or 4, I don't remember, but this is a really popular game, and I'm going to start off with this game right now. So, yesterday I did not film the tutorial, but I have completed all the boring tutorials of this game. So, right now we're just gonna start off with a new job without any tutorial, and this is my account. Now, as you can see by the account balance, I have hacked this game. I have modified this because obviously we're not gonna just wait to get paid every time to buy new stuffs and obviously all the vehicles, building construction vehicles. So I have hacked this game so that we have really good start, we have good pay, and we can do whatever we want. It's just that I want to run this game and I want to enjoy how this game works rather than just trying to buy new stuff and then struggling every time to get enough loot. So I'm gonna start off with a new job in contracts. So this is the job and I'm gonna accept this job. So we need to first transport all the hay bales, and then we need to sacrifice a whole plot. So let's start off with this thing. First, to deliver the all the hay, we're gonna use this truck only with this hydraulic arm and transportation at the back. Guys, I'm running like this and breaking all the rules because obviously I don't want to make this video boring by just waiting on every red light. So I just installed this game yesterday only and modified this game also. If you know, then at the initial stage of my channel I have made some of the videos about hacking games also. So I usually hack games, and then I basically finished off with the tutorials because I don't want to start off with the tutorials and film the tutorial videos because that's a really long process to complete the tutorials and understand this game. So I just finished off the tutorials and now here we are with the first job. So we need to collect all the hay bales and then we need to transport it to maybe whatever the warehouse is or whatever it is. So guys, we're ready to transport the hay bales. Now to do that we need to first switch the driving mode and start off with the hydraulic bar. So first we need to switch off the driving mode. So here we have switch vehicle mode, and when we click on it, as you can see, the arms come and they'll basically support the whole truck, whole transporter. And now we have, as you can see, the controllers are changed because these are for the arms. So I'm going to change the camera to hook camera so that you can see with a better view. The first one is a tricky one. So this is the one in which the camera will have some problems and you may not see it clearly, but after that obviously all of them will be at a good position. So this first one is done. and we're gonna move to the rest of these things. So guys, I cleaned off the whole area and I have already positioned the bales of hay on the truck, on the transporter. Now only 3 are left. I didn't want to make this video boring, so I already did this job, and now only 3 I'm gonna do it like with you guys. I'm gonna change the camera to hook camera so that you can have a better view of what's happening. So only 2 are left. Let's see guys, after transporting this we need to drop the load also to the warehouse, and then we need to plow the whole land. And there's the last one. So we need to figure out how to position this. There we go. So now all the hay is in the transporter, so we need to first reset the arm. Now to reset the arm to the back to the position, I usually use this option to reset vehicle, but let's do it manually. First we need to contract the whole arm, and then we need to position these two things. Like as you can see, this is the first one. If I move back to orbit camera, then you can see that this is the first one which goes like this, and this is the second one which goes like this. So first you need to contract the front one, and then we need to position the back one. And then we can change to the driving mode, and the hydraulic supporter arms, whatever they are called, will be back in the position. Then we can secure the load. As you can see, there are no black strips on the hay, but as in when I'll toggle the load securing, then you'll see that the black strips are over there. This is basically all the strips which secure the load. And then we have to go to the warehouse so that we can drop this load, because this was the job which was given to us of dropping the load. So we need to just switch on the headlights, and there we have our headlights on. This transporter doesn't have any of the sirens or yellow lights, but other construction vehicles which are really big they usually have in the game. So probably we are going at a wrong and we crashed. Anyways, there's nothing like your vehicle is damaged right now. I mean, this is not that sensitive that if you hit a vehicle you'll get a really big amount of damage. But for now, we're gonna just move and let's see where we go. I think that we're on a wrong path, so I'm gonna just move to the map. Yep, we're at a wrong path, so we need to get back. We took a wrong turn basically, and now we need to take a U-turn and the whole path again. Guys, don't judge me by my driving because this is the second day I'm playing this game, so probably I don't have that hang of this game, but I will slowly have a hang of this game. But anyways guys, this is a fun game to play. Usually games like this with so much complexity, they end up not having good graphics or they don't really perform that good. This is the game which actually suits everything. There is no error in this game. Obviously graphics can be improved, and it's with every game that graphics can be improved to any level, but with the size of this game it's like around 600 MB, and this game really is good. Usually games still have really good graphics. If I talk about Euro Truck Driver, then that game also has good graphics but doesn't have that much of real life experience, or whatever you can say, that if you play that game you don't really feel you're actually driving the truck. So I'm just gonna back off the truck because if I'll just do it from the front side, then the area, this white area where the driver sits, will be in the working of this hydraulic arm. So I have to back up the truck, and in fact I have to move it sideways, and that's enough. So now we're gonna move to again hydraulic system, switch vehicle mode, and the load was secured, so we need to release the load straps, and as you can see the load straps are now down. We'll now open a hydraulic arm, get our first load, I feel that the arm is stuck somewhere. We'll move to the hook camera, and yes, the arm is stuck. So what we'll do is that we'll just reset the vehicle. There we go. So we'll just hook the first one. That was the reason that I didn't line up the second row on the first ones, because it's a bit difficult to get the the nearest row to the hydraulic arm. So that was the reason I did not put anything over there. So we'll just increase the arm length, then drop it, decrease it again, then we'll contract it as much as possible to get the second one, which is the nearest. Over here, as you can see, and we'll lift it off. Perfectly positioned this time. So now we won't have any bit of difficulty in pulling everything out of the truck, because the nearest row is only the one which is difficult. Let's see guys, 5 of them are done, and 5 more to go. Again, one more done. And this is the last one. There we go guys, all of them are done. We'll get paid 30,000, and we just reset the vehicle. We're gonna change the driving mode, and now we need to plow the land from where we bought the hay. So for that, obviously the transporter won't do anything. What we're gonna do is that we'll just park the transporter over here, and now we'll go to the dealer, and we're gonna pick this one. Now this is the best thing guys. I guess I can purchase this too, but I don't want to fill my parking space or parking lot, so I'm just gonna buy this, and I'm gonna transport it at the position, at the place where we had the hay, where we have picked the hay. So we're gonna change the vehicle to this one, and now we need to plow everything. For that, we'll first position the vehicle, as you can see. We need to scarify the whole area which is highlighted. So for that, we'll first position this thing. Now the front thing, this blade, as you can see at the bottom, is to level the things, but we won't use that one. We need to use the back thing. So we'll just As you can see, it has rotating lights at the top. This is what I was talking about, the yellow lights. Some of the vehicles have, some don't. I switched off the headlights also, just in case, and we are going to take this thing down and move this thing forward. As you can see, one of the row of highlighted area is done. We're going to lift this thing back up. We are going to position this thing again. And we are going to do the same thing again. We're going to push this thing up, then position the vehicle again. This is a really long and heavy and really badass vehicle which I'm driving. Though it is sort of a tractor and it is a farm vehicle, but still, guys, how often do you see this vehicle in real life? Let me know in the comments below, and let's see how many of you have already seen these type of vehicle around you. So the difficult part with this vehicle would be the last row. I'm going to do this first. As you can see, because of the blade and the length of this vehicle, this is going to be really difficult to do the last row. But maybe we'll figure out how to do it. So I'll get the ripper down. We'll move forward slowly, and then we need to take a hard turn. So this is the best which we can do. We're just gonna back off from here only, and it will blow the land while we'll reverse also. So technically we have completed the job. It's not that hard and fast rule that we have to complete the whole area. It's just that with this long vehicle we can't basically do this. So we need to move this vehicle outside the plowing area. So I'm just gonna get this thing up, and I'm gonna reset the vehicle position. So the vehicle is already out and we have completed the job. As you can see, we have completed the job of transport hay bales. So I'm going to return this vehicle because this is the rented vehicle. And I'm back to the tractor. We'll just move the tractor back to the uh, office building where it was earlier. So I'm just gonna position it on the map. This is our office, and we're gonna position this by setting a waypoint. And as you can see on the map, there's a yellow watermark, water drop, which tells us that where we have to go. So guys, this is our office, really big one. So guys, this is the first video of mine doing Construction Simulator 3. Hope you liked and enjoyed this video. We're gonna do a lot of things in the upcoming episodes, in the jobs and campaigns. As you can see, we need to build a house and everything. So we're gonna start off with these things also. It was just small contract that we had, so it's just simple, but we're gonna start off with the campaign from the next episode. Hope you liked and enjoyed this video. Have a healthy and a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.